Hello?
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 Are we here?
Can you hear us?
Are we here?
Are you guys live?
Is this a stream?
Is this Tabletop Royale? Are we Tabletop Royale? We need you to tell us. What's up, Triple H? How is everyone doing this evening? What's up, Lord Farquaad? What's up, Stormstrong?
Evening, everybody.
I am someone. We are somebody. Everyone's someone. Oh man, that's deep. Everybody is somebody. Wow.
Farquaad.
Whoa!
Coming in hot.
2 months.
Coming in hot.
Screaming in with that tier 1 sub. It's amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. We got more AoA tonight.
Yeah, let me just put the deck list up for the first game. So we got 4 more decks. This is Group G. Getting back to the tournament. Me and Nathan did play in a Chainbound event today.
Yeah. We had 4 people, which, I mean, at least it fired.
And 2 of the people did buy new decks for the tournament.
Yeah.
So it wasn't as competitive as many more populated Chainbound events may be. But it was fun. I don't even remember the name of the deck, but it was the one that I played last stream that was the only AoA deck to win.
Yeah.
The one with Archimedes and like a ton of archiving.
Bouncing Deathquark.
And 3 Ronnies, Bouncing Deathquark, and Unlock Gateway, and Soul Snatcher.
The deck is brutally unfair.
I went 3-0 at it.
Yeah. I went 2-1, my only loss being to Justin.
Yeah.
My games were not close.
The ones you won?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were not close. Grump Buggy came down in the last game I played, and
your board was just covered in 5 power
I could
guys.
not forge a key. He killed Anguish, and Anguish by himself was making his keys cost +6 because Anguish had got some extra power from Lion Baltrum and was damaged and also countered for Grump Buggy. So yeah,
you're on Humboldt, the singer of Semitos.
Metal keys are awesome.
Getting
I'm on
third
Humboldt.
Third place and getting metal keys is pretty sweet.
Yeah. We do have a Key Abduction Martian Generosity deck tonight.
That's not the one playing in the first round, right?
That is not the one in the first round. No.
So we have 4 Mars decks, it looks like.
Yes.
4 Mars decks.
I got
Shadows,
some
and
Shadows, some Dis. So no Sanctum.
Everything else, though.
No Sanctum. Yeah. This is a 5 Plague-Rat deck.
We also like our metal keys, Stormstrong, quite a lot. Thank you again.
Alright, bet is live.
Stormstrong single-handedly increased the stream quality by 1,000% by introducing visible metal keys.
We would have had to have gotten off course for the Keyforge
We'd have to go
chairs.
To get ones, yeah.
We'd have to get the Vaulter metal keys.
Definitely.
So.
Yeah, I hope you're really excited about Mars, Lord Farquaad, because there's going to be a lot of Mars. This one does have triple Mind Warper. I guess I should let you look at the deck.
These Mind Warpers are dead to Plague Rats. So.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Barehanded. Treasure Map.
2 life words.
Night Forge. Is that the new one?
That's the one where you forge a +4.
Yeah, okay.
Voltor metal keys are awesome. Haven't decided which I like more though. Yeah, the Voltor ones are cool. The only thing I don't like about them, I think this is, if I remember is correct, they're the colors on the back.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's not
they don't
totally clear.
They don't have
filled in amber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I prefer the key to just be completely blank.
Yeah, me too. This is yours.
This the throwing stars are actually pretty good against the Plague Rats. I'll have to keep that in mind. But honestly, that Shadows does not look too bad.
Yeah.
So you got some Wallop the Titanics, who he can fight a whole lot of rats before he goes down.
Or none. I also got the stream playmat they had. What's the stream playmat? A 10. A 7. The red one with slots for cards. Oh, like the Voltor one? The one I think I had that one. That's the one I played with today.
The one they...
What'd you roll? 7? Okay, 7 first.
Yeah. The one they gifted you.
Yeah, the one I got for my streaming knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good. If you're good.
All right. Yeah, I'll keep.
I'll start with the Calphine.
Well, I'll play some Dead Martians. I'll play Amber Conduction Unit, and I'll play 2 Agent Humans.
Okay, I will say.
And I will draw 3.
I'll say Shadows. I'll play a Hideaway Hole. Play Yancey Gang. I'm gonna Oubliette a Human.
Gone.
And I'll play Furtive Investors. Just gets 1. That card is like very rarely more than just get 1 amber, which kind of sucks, but. And like at best, it's a Virtuous Works, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's it.
Okay, I am going to say this. I'll play this Misery Exploit for nothing. Well, Life Ward. I have Banish and Cull of the Week, and I'm not sure which order I should go with. I think I want to banish the Calphine, then Cull of the Week on the Yancey Gang.
Okay.
I should have paid attention if you had like ways to get him to fight. It may be correct to banish the Yancey Gang, Cull of the Week on the Calphine. Right? Because if you have a way to get Calphine to fight immediately, that's much more dangerous than the Yancey Gang. So, but I don't particularly want to deal with the Yancey Gang. I will draw 4 and tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Mars. Play Mother Gun. Play Tixel Beam Buckler to do 2 to the Human.
Okay.
And play a Mind Warper. That's it.
I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to Whistling Darts. And then Plague Rats. So he will take 1 then. Okay. And the Mind Warper will be dead. And then I'll Nerve Blast and kill the Beam Buckler.
Does it do 2 more?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, 2 more. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I just go ahead and pop the Life Word.
Okay.
While I am ahead. And I'll say to go ahead and I'll draw 3.
Yeah, that was a good pop. It's a good old pop. I guess I'll say Shadows and I'll just play this Dust Chronicles. That's it.
Okay. I will say Shadows again. And I'll put a Bone Rot Venom on this guy. But I'll play a Plague Rat and that will kill him. Because he'll take 2 because there's 2 Plague Rats in play. And then I'll Reap with this Plague Rat.
I think 7's the most. Yeah.
And I'll say to go ahead. I will draw 2. Say check with 7.
Alright. Say Brobnar. Pick up the Archive. Play Calphine. Play Foozle. Play Flamewake Shaman to kill a rat. And play Lollop.
Okay.
Good.
So I will Forge. I just realized that Misery Exploit is actually pretty good in this deck. Cause
with the rats.
The rats and the Whistling Darts and whatnot. Okay, I think, even though I feel like I'm pretty far ahead at this point, that's the kind of board that makes me think that I can just like lose at any moment. I'm gonna say Mars. I'll play a Sky Booster Squadron, a Xanthix Harvester, and a Mind Warper. And actually, we'll do it like this. That way, the Xanthix Harvester is furthest that way. And I'll tell you to go ahead, but I got a feeling all these guys are dead. So
I'll say Brobnar. I'm going to Into the Fray Calphine.
Okay. Yep.
I'm going to attack Mind Warper, so that's free.
Yeah.
Essentially.
So dumps 2 damage into these guys.
Yep. And then he'll ready. He'll attack the Plague Rats.
Okay, so
that's 2 uses.
Dead.
Plague Rats is elusive.
Oh yeah, so. Yeah. Sorry, so that's dead.
Yep. He'll
Okay.
ready, and then he'll attack the Mind Warper.
Okay.
And he'll take 2, and those will die. And he'll ready. And then Foozle will Reap. I get to Reap to go to 7.
Okay.
And say check.
I'm gonna say Dis. I'll Misery Exploit.
Okay.
This Onyx Knight feels pretty good here. Destroy each with odd power.
Yeah.
I'll play another Life Ward. And then I'll play 2 Tesmals. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw.
2 Tesmals.
Draw and draw.
So I forge. I'll say Mars. I'm gonna Mother Gun a Tesmal for 3. Play Mind Warper, Proliferate. Oh, Harvester, Proliferator. It's a weird group of creatures to have out. That's it.
I guess I'll say Shadows here. I'll play 2 Plague Rats, which will clean up all those Martians.
That's 1 and then that's 3 damage. Yeah.
I'm gonna Merkins and play the top card of your deck, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. So Groggins.
Okay. Oh, well, I guess he's never getting used.
Yeah, it's hanging out.
I'm gonna play a Knuckles Bolton, and then I'm gonna put a Dusk Runner on someone. I guess Knuckles, and I'll pop his Life Word.
Okay.
And I'll tell you go ahead and I'll draw.
So I can't play creatures. I will say Shadows. I'm gonna Throwing Stars.
Okay.
So I'll do 1/1/1.
Yep.
That gives me 3.
Definitely afraid of that. I knew I had set myself up for that, but
I'll Whistling Darts to do 1 to everything. I'll play a Treasure Map to get 1, and I'll discard Bad Penny. That's it. Say check with 6.
So I could stop you with Dis and play 3 cards, but I can also stop you with Shadows. Play only 1 card, but I also get to threaten this way. So I think this is better. So Whistling Darts, which will pick off the Shaman. I can then Reap with Merkins and Knuckle Bolton, and so get 2 and steal 1 from you with the Dusk Runner. So I will say check with 7, and I will draw 1.
I'll say Mars. I'll flock some Spike to kill the Merkins, essentially. I will Mother Gun that guy.
Okay.
That guy. Play Mothership Support. Play Mind Warper. Play a Stinger. We'll just do 2 to the Groggins.
He has to fight.
Oh, he fights. Yeah. I'm sorry, there's a creature that says almost exactly what he says. It's 4 power. And it's very confusing.
Yeah, it looks very similar.
It looks the same.
Okay, so I'll forge. I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna play a Think Drone and a Proliferator, and I'll Hypnotic Command to have your guys capture 2.
What a card!
Yeah, that card is
jeez,
pretty good. And your turn. I'll draw 2. This guy is like he's like not a priority until he is. Like with this on the board, you're kind of like, well, got to deal with that guy because I don't really want my opponent to just Hypnotic Command me 1,400 times.
Right. So I'll say Mars. The Stim Rager will kill that guy.
Okay.
And he has to do 2 to a creature and move it to its flank. So I'll do 2 to the Think Drone.
Okay.
And I'll Mother Gun it for 1.
Okay.
I'll play Human. I guess I can Mind Warper 1 onto the thing before I do that. And that's it.
Okay. I am going to say Dis. I'll play a Schuler. And then 2 Dust Imps.
My God.
And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 3.
God.
So draw 1, and then I shuffle and draw.
I just want to forge a key, Nathan.
Well,
too bad. I'll say Barovnar. Play the War Chest. Play Lull Up. Discard Coward's End. Play Bilgum Avalanche. Actually, I'll hold the War Chest for a second. I'm going to use the Hidey Hole.
And then
so everything's got elusive.
Yeah.
Until start of my next turn. Then I'll play barehanded.
Yeah. Okay. I knew that was in the deck. I was like worried that you were gonna hit me when I had like the life ward and stuff like that out. Here's that if you want to cut it before.
Then I'll play that.
Okay.
War chest.
All right. So draw 2,
So
and
that's
then
on top. Yeah,
you put this
after
on top.
that. And that's it. Say check with 6.
I think I just try to threaten here. Do I have a way to threaten? It involves getting Dust Imps killed.
The guys are elusive now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Schuler fights Dust Imp, kills Mind Warper, get 3. Crash Dust Imp into somebody. Oh no, yeah, you're still elusive. That doesn't quite do it. Could just reap with all my guys, and Bilgum will actually kill my Dust Imps. So then you got to figure out a way to. Yeah, I think that's what I do. I think I say dis. Reap, definitely reap with these 2 Dust Imps, and then Schuler, he's got to reap too because he can't really fight effectively. And I'll play this Tesmal. He's gonna explode, but I'll draw. That'll be my turn. I'll draw 1. It'll be the Martian card, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
All right. So
So
do everything.
These guys all die, and then I get 4 amber from Dust Imps.
Okay. Well, I guess I can say Mars. I'll say Mars.
Okay.
Play a Mother Gun. Second, Mars needs amber.
Okay.
Then I can Mind Warper 1 onto the Schuler.
Okay.
So if Stim Rager attacked him, he would take 3 and die. Okay, so I can't kill him. So I'll Reap with a Human. I'll stun my Avalanche and stun the Schuler. I'll Reap with a Stim Rager. And that's it.
Okay. I guess I'll say Mars here. I'm gonna play a Mind Worm and a Proliferator. I'll play a Pheromones and Amber Conduction unit. And I'll tell you to go ahead and I'll draw 4. Mars needs Amber. I was actually thinking it was a good thing that I was getting all my guys killed. I was hoping that I could get enough of my guys killed that it wouldn't backfire on me.
I guess I'll say Shadows and just play Swindle.
Okay.
And that's it.
That might actually do it. I don't have a way to stop you in my hand or on board. Because I can't get the card out of the archives fast enough. Actually, sorry. I don't even, and I've reshuffled, so I don't even have access to it. I can generate a lot of amber, and I can answer your Mind Warper. But I don't have a way to stop you. So, close game.
Yeah. That was like my
Close
only play.
game.
I was playing to that for a while.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Because I thought that was the only way I could win. Because I could have swindled the turn before, but I wouldn't have been able to threaten probably the next turn. And if you had threatened that turn, I would not have been able to effectively stop you. So
Yeah.
the Mars needs Amber playing being exactly enough was very important.
Okay. Yeah. I was trying to find a way to kill like the Mind Warper for quite some time because of the amber. So, I guess maybe the correct play would have been to crash one Amber Imp into the Mind Warper and then crash the other one in.
Yeah.
The Mind Warper would be dead. And then my guys would die. The other guys would die to
anyway.
build them.
Right, yeah.
So that might have been the correct play. That way you wouldn't have had a way to use the Mind Warper to keep me off of Amber. I think I end up being the same.
I think so too.
If
It's
anybody's paying attention, I think it would have been about the
you're
same.
on Arhong, and I'm on Okay. A lot of Marmo swarms in here. Putting that bed up.
Yep.
2 Vizima Think drones.
This is the key abduction.
3 into the phrase, huh?
That's a lot of into the phrase.
Jeez.
Cybergiant rig. This deck does not look good.
No, it
Post
just sure
Pixies
does not.
is very bad. This deck has 2 key abductions.
Jeez. I don't think it has any way to really use those
Right.
effectively.
Except have Martians on the table.
Yeah.
I do actually think that key abduction is better with like most of the Martians from this set than it was in the other.
I would agree with that.
And then in like the first set.
There's
so.
more that with play effects also.
Yeah. You would rather have like Zizix, but like the dude who comes into play and does 2 damage to somebody, like that guy,
He's fine.
he wants to be.
He's killing all kinds of problem creatures right now.
He wants to get key abducted, even if you're not like forging the key. Just being able to bounce him and play him again in the same turn is pretty good.
Yep.
Pretty good.
There's more Martians that'll also just take damage without dying.
Yeah.
Orange AF.
Yep. 8. I'm first.
Sure. Sure.
Okay, I will start with the research Schmoko.
I'll
So
say Untamed. Play Grovekeeper and a Fog Bank, and then Dusk Witch.
Okay, well, can't answer the Dusk Witch.
You can't answer the
so
Dusk Witch.
I guess I'm going to say Dis, and I'll play a bunch of this stuff.
Oh my.
And say to go ahead, I will draw.
Can't answer the Dusk Witch. Alright, let's go. I'll say Brobnar. I'll play a Foozle. I'll play a Calphine. I will into the fray Calphine. I will go ahead and start trucking. So, attack Spider.
Okay, so these guys die.
Yep.
Get 2 Spider. Well, Spider also dies.
Yep. I guess I'll go ahead and just finish it off. Attack at both those.
So Smoko archives the top card of my deck.
I'll pound before I kill them.
Okay.
Actually, because I don't want to pound my own creatures. And I'll reap with Foozle to get 2. And that's it.
Put my archives into my hand, and I'm gonna say Logos. I'll play an Archimedes. I'll play a Sloppy Lab Work. So I will archive a card and then discard a card. And I'll tell you go ahead and I'll draw
Another
3.
turn with this guy?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. I will. Yeah. Okay. Play Proliferator. Play Mind Warper. Mind Warper, 1 onto the Archimedes. Attack the Archimedes. Play a Key Abduction. Return these guys to my hand.
Jeez.
Play Proliferator. Play Mind Warper. Mind Warper 1 on Archimedes. Attack Archimedes. Discard Sample Collection. I guess this has to be like this. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But I do want it to be. That is it.
Okay. Put my archives in my hand.
So check this out.
I'm gonna Hypno Beam the Dusk Witch.
Fair enough.
Played Agent Human. Reap with him. Stun the Dusk Witch. Stun Foozle. Play a Zookeeper. Reap with the Zookeeper. Archive.
Was it definitely a dirty Hypno Beam? That's Dusk Witch's greatest weakness. That's for sure.
I'll archive this Mind Warper. Now I have both the Key Abduction and the Martian Generosity. I can Generosity now for 8 cards.
6 cards? Oh, it's 8. Yeah, that's right.
Or I can Key Abduct.
They have it. So Dusk Witch is 3 power and Foozle is 7 power now. You might not be able to tell that that's a +3 on the Dusk Witch.
I think I'm going to Key Abduct first.
Okay.
So goes back there. And the Zookeeper, he'll capture the Grovekeeper. Agent Human, stun. Then we'll Martian Generosity for 14.
So you wanted the cards instead of getting cards and a key?
I think so. Well, I wouldn't get the key,
You
right?
wouldn't have gotten enough to get the key?
Because I would have Generosity for.
You would have gotten 8 cards, return 2 creatures to your hand.
I would have been at 12 cards.
I think you would have had the key. Because you had to Amber to forge it after that too. Oh no, you had to throw
I would have
Amber.
3, 4, 5. I would have 13.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have enough to forge.
You need 15.
So a Generosity for 14 cards. 3, 6, 9, 12.
I was feeling
14.
good about this game until about one turn just now. Until just now. Now I'm in great trouble.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. Chuckles.
Okay. I'll play this Flotsam Spike. I'll play these Mind Warpers. They'll pile some Amber there. We'll play an Agent Human. He's gonna reap. Everything's still stunned. I'll play Tixel Beam Buckler, deal 2 damage. And then I am going to play Martian Hounds. Let's beef up the Dusk Witch some more. Let's get her to a healthy 6 power there, so she doesn't just keel over to just anything. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
The Beam Buckler is ready, yeah. So you can reap.
Oh, yeah, I'll reap with him.
Okay. Alright. Well. Okay. I'm in danger. I don't know. What are my outs here? Outs A. I don't have those. Okay. Guess I'll play Mars. I'll play Mars means Amber. A Mind Warper and a Proliferator. That's it.
I'm going to burn through them.
Like cocking a cake.
Alright. Mars looks pretty good here. I'd say. I'm gonna Mind Warper onto this guy.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna Reap with Zookeeper. We'll
Okay.
stuff that guy.
God.
Stuff that guy into the archives. Beam Buckler will kill the Proliferator. And then
Surrender Cobra.
Humans.
Surrender Cobra. Engage.
Agent Human will fight, and then Agent Human will fight and kill the Mind Warper. And it's your go. I'll say check with 8.
Alright, I'll say Mars and I'll Carpet Flux them.
No, 4 damage.
Yep.
Ha! My Dusk Witch is yet to begin to fight.
Yep, that's it.
Alright, so I'll Forge. I am... I'm gonna say logos here, or do I say dis? What lets me threaten? Dis lets me threaten. Yeah, so dis will. So I'll play Gub. He's gonna reap. I'll play a Cold a Week. I'll play a Life Ward. I'll play a Not Finished with You, and shuffle probably nothing back in. It's like real tempting to shuffle some of these Martian dorks back. Maybe the Schuler. I'll shuffle Schuler back in.
Yeah.
Schuler can stay. Everyone else can go. And I'm going to discard Tolis because it is a way for you to get back in the game. And then I'll also discard Misery Exploit. And I'll say check with 6, and I'll draw 2. And it's your turn.
Yeah, I'll say on same. Play a Marma Swarm, opposed Pixies, a Grove Keeper, and a Dusk Witch.
So many Dusk Witches.
I know. That's it.
Alright, so I Forge.
Yep.
Gonna say Logos. I am going to pop this Life Ward so you can't play creatures on the next turn. I am going to play an Igor. Look at the top 3.
Yeah, flip that key.
Oh yeah.
Don't get technicality out of the game. That'd be a mighty shame. Well, I didn't see your second key flip, Nathan. The game isn't over.
I'm going to put that in my hand. I'll discard Director ZYX and a Mindworm. I'm going to play a Phila the Researcher. I'm going to play Pip and draw.
God.
And I'm going to put Rocket Boots on Pip. He's going to fight the Dusk Witch and ready, and then fight the Dusk Witch and die. I'm going to play a Helper Bot, and so I draw. I'm going to put a backup copy on Igor Helperbot. It's almost always Helperbot, right? We'll put a backup copy on Helperbot.
It's probably always Helperbot, yeah.
Oh yeah, I can actually use this Helperbot this turn.
You can use it. You may. You do whatever you want with it, man.
So this Helperbot is going to crash into the Grove Keeper. Put a damage on the Grove Keeper, and he'll go back on top of my deck. I'll play Schuler.
My God, that's so stupid.
I'll draw a card. I will.
Did you take one for Schuler?
I did.
Oh, you can't.
Oh no, I take it from the
Common Supply.
I take it from the Common Supply. Yeah. All right, so I'll replay this Helperbot. I can't actually use the Schuler.
Yeah, but he's there.
I will lab work and archive a card. These are all stuff from your deck, so I'll archive this.
Yeah, definitely keep that in mind. There's different sleeves.
And then I'll just reap with these 3 guys to go to 6, and I will say check. I will draw.
I can't stop you now.
Draw.
Give me those cards back, please. God.
That's
how it's done.
Is why they call me Bender the Magnificent. There's Duskwitch back.
Yes, you're welcome.
Oh.
Here's my 6-power Duskwitch. Ugh. Arhong. Justy Hoods. It's too close. It's dangerously close to my name. You're on Evibe now.
The bad deck?
The bad deck.
Oh no.
Look, man, you gotta play it at least once. At least one time.
Next bet is up.
Don't play Duskwitch when an opponent has Hypno Beam. That's probably a good lesson.
Yeah.
It's probably a lesson we all need to try to take to heart right now. Because we saw that once in the sealed, right?
Right.
Where it was just the opponent ran away from the game.
Yeah.
And there's nothing we could do. That was the worst case scenario because I had actually no way to deal with it because it was too high power.
Yeah.
I think in that other game previously, eventually it was dealt with.
Right.
But like with 2 turns or so.
That game it just sat in play.
Yeah.
And sat in play and sat.
Yeah. I don't know if you were trying. Were you trying to set up for the Hypno Beam or did you just draw into it?
I was trying to find Hypno Beam because I knew it was an option. I knew if I generosity'd for enough, I could definitely like get to it.
Yeah, that makes sense. With the generosity, that turn was just absolutely a blowout.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think drawing more cards was correct because I had so many options.
Because you could have.
I didn't have to, like, the thing was with the Martians that I had on the board, I didn't have to use any cards from my hand until I needed to.
I think you might have done it a little out of order because I think you still wanted generosity first because you drew more Martians to then key abduct to use twice.
Yeah, could be.
You would draw less cards.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, my rationale was if I drew every Martian I drew, I could use.
Right.
The question is drawing fewer and using them twice better?
I think probably because then you know exactly what you're gonna do.
Right.
And you know the odds of drawing one.
Yeah.
Because like drawing one Martian out of 6 cards.
That's one of those games where we'd have to go back and then like look at the key point there.
I think they underestimated the cost of Martian around, so that's probably true. Yeah.
It should like max. It should be 1 card per amber.
Yeah.
Like I don't think 2 cards per amber is like even remotely.
It's like 1.5 cards per amber.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be a Martian Generosity Key Abduction deck that's actually
bonkers,
un-F-withable. Yeah. All right. Top 5.
8.
The old 2/2/2. I guess we'll mulligan.
That was the Plague Rat deck, right?
It is the Plague Rat deck.
I don't know if this hand gets it done. I think I'm mulligan. Yeah, I think I have to mulligan.
Okay.
It's just kind of like a do nothing hand, and then like pray that like some bad untamed creatures can get it done. So
yeah, they're pretty bad untamed creatures in there.
So I don't think that's like a winning recipe. I think I chucked the hand. It was like 4 untamed cards. It doesn't help me going first. I had like Blood Money, which I do like, but I didn't have any other Brobnar cards, and that also isn't good going first.
Right, doesn't do anything.
And then I had Mars Needs Amber and Key Abduction. Also,
that's all
not great.
So you'd end up playing like an Untamed guy.
Yeah, and then like praying I get to untap with them.
Yeah.
So that I can actually do something with them, and yeah, so just doesn't seem good. Feels bad, looks bad. Okay. So I guess I'll start with Untamed. I'll play Grovekeeper, and I'll tell you to go ahead and I'll draw one.
Okay. I'll say Shadows. I'll play Grat to murder that guy.
Okay. I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to pound these rats.
No.
I'll play a War Grumpus and a Drummernaut.
Okay.
And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 3.
Say Dis. I'll play an Onyx Knight to kill odd creatures.
My Grumpus.
And I'll call the weak the Drummernaut.
My Drummernaut.
I'll play a Tezball.
Alright, I'll say Mars. Well, this card, Carpet Flotsam, it's just good.
It's just a good card.
It's just a good card.
Definitely better than the other one.
This card, Sample Collection. I'll play Think Drone and Proliferator, and I'll draw 4.
Okay, I'll say Mars, play a Think Drone, a Harvester, and Proliferator. That's it.
Stop copying me.
I know.
This would almost work. I guess. I am. Okay, so I'm going to Reap with a Proliferator. He's going to archive the Flotsam. Okay. I'm going to Reap with the Think Drone. It's tempting, but I don't think I archive him.
Yeah.
The reason being that I have Key Abduction.
Right.
So it'll send all of your Martians back to your hand. And then I can just replay these guys. And it is your turn. I will draw 1.
Okay. I'll say Mars, play Think Drone, play play Harvester, play Proliferator. Play Amber Conduction Unit, then I'll Hypnotic Command. So
yeah.
1 more on.
Yeah, I guess you can put them wherever you want.
2 on the Proliferator, 1 on the Think Drone.
Okay.
That's it. It is a dumb card, Storm. I don't know why it exists.
Yeah. Part of me wants to say Mars again this turn. But I don't get to play anything from my hand. So I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play some Marmo Swarms.
Okay.
I'm going to play an adorable collection of useless creatures. So Marmo Swarm. Oh, no, I have to kill the Proliferator. Because
I get Hypnotic Command
you get
back.
Hypnotic Command back.
Yeah.
And I get effed. So, I'm going to Reap with the Proliferator.
It is a COTA card, Harley. I think, right? It was in COTA.
Yeah, it wasn't the first. It was everywhere at the Vault Tour that we went to.
Must have been popular in the cases. One of the cases they opened.
Yeah. I will put, I guess, Key Abduction.
Yeah, we didn't have any in our 100.
There. And then the Think Drone is going to trade with the Proliferator.
Okay.
You'll get this in Amber, but I'll be rid of some meddlesome Martians. Yeah, it's your
go. Okay, I'll say this. I'll discard 2 Misery Exploits, which is awful. Misery Exploits. Very rarely good. Play a Life Ward, play Dust Imp. That's it.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. I'll play Grove Keeper, Pose Pixies, and then some Marmo Swarms to get all this garbage out of my hand before I get Life Warded. It'll be your turns, and the Pixies will get some counters, and the Proliferator will get some counters. And I draw 4.
I'll say Mars. Play Agent Human. Play Combat Pheromones. Play a Mind Warper. Archer's definitely going to Reap. Let's get to Think Drone. I'm definitely gonna Life Ward.
Okay.
Think Drone will kind of sucks. It turns off this Proliferator if I kill him or if he dies. So I might just Reap. Yeah, I'll just Reap. That's fine. Go to 7. Yeah, same with us, Harley. I think we got 3 or 4 decks with it.
I'm gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna discard a Save the Pack and a Dusk Witch. I'll play Song of Spring, electing to not use any of that garbage. Pose Pixies are gonna Reap. Get stunned. Marmo Swarm. Marmo Swarm's gonna kill the Harvester. And I'll Reap with these two guys. And it is your turn. So I'll go there. And he gets some counters. And I'll say check with 7. And I'll draw 3. God, the Brobner in this deck is a train wreck.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. And use Combat Pheromones.
You Forge.
I Forge. Use Combat Pheromones. I wish I could use Mind Warper effectively, but
Pose Pixies.
Pixie stops that.
Yeah.
I will Reap with the Human. Stun my Imp. Stun that Marmo Swarm. I'll just Reap with this Mind Warper. I'm gonna play Playgrat, to kill
3.
my stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so Pose Pixies is dead. Grove Keeper is dead. This Marmo Swarm takes 3. This one takes 3. Proliferator takes 3.
And then I'm gonna Whistling Darts do 1 all your creatures.
So 1, 1, 1.
And I'll play Knuckles. And that's it.
Okay, so I will Forge.
Yeah, I say check with 6. Your Marmo Swarms, I think, both die.
Yeah. These poor Marmos. This all gone.
Taken from this world too soon.
Alright. We've got the Flotsam in the hole. I wonder if that's what I do. I think it's gotta be. I give you like some amber, which is bad, but I get all this marsh, all these rats off the table. These dirty rats.
Whoa, whoa.
I'll put archives in my hand. I will key abduct.
Okay.
So it returns him, gives you those. I can flox him. I'm being called.
Being called?
Don't recognize the number. It is a spam call.
Yep.
It's like Sunday night at 8 and I get called. It's like somebody's dead kind of thing. Mind Warper, Proliferator. And your turn. I'll draw.
Okay.
You
so
got
Forge.
the Brobnar in this deck is so bad.
It's really bad.
The Brobnar in this deck is bad.
Alright, I'll say this. Play Life Ward. Play a Banish for the Mind Warper. I think. And Proliferator could be anything. It's definitely Proliferator. Play Dust Imp. Play a Schuler. That's it.
Okay. Gonna say Brobnar. I'll play Gauntlet Command and discard 3 into the phrase.
That's really bad.
And I hate doing that there because of the life word,
Yeah.
but I don't know what I'm supposed to do, so I'll draw. I gotta, like, get to something.
I'll say Shadows. I'll Whistling Darts. I'll Nerve Blast. Play Dusk Runner. Play a Merkins. I'll play your top card, which I don't know.
Key abduction.
Okay. I'll crack the Life Ward.
Yeah, I lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That deck's not great.
This deck is a train wreck.
Yeah.
Jeez, this deck is a train wreck. You can, there's just not enough Brobnar dudes. There's way too many into the phrase.
3 into the phrase is not where you want
Yeah,
it.
it's bad.
Really not. It's not like it's anger or anything.
That deck is bad. Nobody bet. Nobody wanted a piece of that.
That's probably fine. T-Rot. You're on T-Rot, I'm on Arhong.
Alright, next bet up. You're on Hong. I'm on T-Rot.
Yes.
Not only can you not say the name.
It's as bad as it is unpronounceable.
Yeah.
Okay. This deck can't win off the back of Hypno Beam Dusk Witch now. Let's see what it actually does when it's playing a fair game. The Apprehensive Phony. I do like the logos in here.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's got some good stuff. What's Scientifical Hack?
It's actually blank, I think, in that deck. It lets you use other artifacts you control. And I don't, because I think it's like Life Words or something is like the only other artifact, so it's like already Omni, so
Right. Yeah.
it doesn't do anything. I think it's combat pheromones in the deck. It's like all Omni artifacts.
Nope, it's not.
But yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It's like completely blank. You play it and blow it up so that you get an amber, so.
It's kind of a miss on the... I feel like it's kind of a miss on the algorithm.
Yeah,
maybe.
it does feel like one of those, so. You play it so your opponent can Sneck Lifter it, so they can subtle maul you during a turn they normally wouldn't be able to subtle maul you.
Man, today I got back-to-back turns where I remote access to Subtle Maul.
Oh god,
It was
that's stupid.
It was brutality. I also had Schuler out.
Jeez.
I had Schuler out during his previous Shadows turn, so he couldn't Subtle Maul me, without
Oh.
paying me one. So he didn't want to.
Tentacus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tentacus. That deck was just...
Yeah.
It was trucking people.
It's like if you could make a constructed deck that's like pretty close to what
Just
you
has
would
2
do.
misery exploits.
Yeah.
That's that you don't own
Right.
the rare, so you need to replace it. It's your
Yeah.
proxy. Is that I was 10. Right?
You're like, misery exploits or control the weak.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're first.
You have to do exclamation mark bet, but you're close. There you go.
There you
So I'm first, right?
go.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this a keeper? So you're going first.
Mm-hmm.
That deck does have small dudes, right?
It does. You kind of wish it was the dollar sign. Can't help you with that. You trying to carrot bet?
We breaking the bots again? Alright, I guess I'll keep.
Okay. I'll go with Igor to start. That's interesting. Discarding Schuler and Sloppy Lab Work. That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna play a Mother Gun, a Xanthix Harvester, and that'll be it. I'll draw 2, and it's your turn.
Okay, I'll say Logos. Play Pipit. Play Director of ZYX. Play Lab Work. To archive that. Let me archive this. I'm gonna archive this. That's it.
Okay. I am.
Yep, I had Igor still. He'll read.
Okay. I am going to say Shadows. I'm gonna play Yancey Gang. I'm gonna Ooblet the Director.
No. No.
I'll play a Night Forge, and then I guess I'll Throg Stars those guys from 1 apiece. And it'll be your turn. I will draw.
No. Say Mars. Play Flotsam Spike. Play Mindworm. Play Ulix. Play Human. That's it.
Okay, I'll say Mars. I'm gonna Mother Gun and shoot the Ulix. And then I'm gonna Mothership Support and shoot the Agent Human. And then I'll play an Agent Human. Might be better to get the Mindworm. I don't know. I think it's fine. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 2.
Okay. I will say Mars. Pick up Archive. Reap with Mindworm. Play Martian Generosity. So lose 5, draw 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oop. Play Key Abduction. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
So Forge. Play a Mindworm.
Oh yeah. These guys are back in my hand.
Yep, yep. I'll play Human. I'll Hypno Beam the gang. And that's it.
Okay. I'll say Mars. I'm gonna Mother Gun and Annihilate the Mindworm.
Okay.
Then I'll play Agent Human, the Stem Rager, and a Xanthix Harvester. And it is your go. I will draw one.
Alright, I'll say Logos. Play the Scientific Hack that we talked about.
Yep. It's very bad. Yep.
Play Archimedes.
I wanted to Ooblet Archimedes.
Yeah. Play Research Smoko. I'm going to backup copy Archimedes. I'm going to Rocket Boots the Igor. Reap with Pip-Pip. Reap with Igor. Say check with 6.
Okay. This game's just sliding away. I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Furtive Investors. You've got more amber than me, so I'd get a key, or sorry, get a
Amber.
1 for each key. And then I'll Dusk Chronicles and draw. And that's that. Go ahead.
Alright, say Dis.
Keyforge.
Oh, yeah. Say Dis. Discard and Misery Exploit. Play Gub. Discard Misery Exploit. Play Life Ward.
God.
Play Bloodshard Imp. Play Dust Imp. Play I'm Not Finished With You. I don't know if I get anything here.
Oh, I draw 1 at the end of my turn.
I guess I can get Schuler. That's fine. Same decision point you came to, where you look through discard pile with this deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and unlock Gateway. The archives all my things. So this goes back. No, I guess it's just. I guess it goes to your hand,
I have no idea.
because it would be put into my archive
Um,
or archive this creature, or maybe it is archived in my archive.
I don't know. Does anybody know the answer to that?
If Archimedes archives.
If
his fancy
Archimedes,
game.
if he controls one of my creatures and it would die to Archimedes, does it go to his archive? Does it go to my archive? Does it stop existing altogether?
Who knows, man?
So this would actually shut off Archimedes if I had wiped the board, right? Because I could,
You can turn that on.
because I could put Archimedes on top of your deck, then
Yeah, I guess
before,
so.
because I would choose the order in which the destroyed effects would resolve.
I suppose so. It goes to the owner's appropriate out of
Goes
play
to
area.
owner's archive. Okay.
Oh, weird. Huh.
Would go into Justin's.
We got conflicting reports here.
All kinds of knife fight. Knife fight.
That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna discard Coward's End. I'll play a Lollop and a Foozle, and I'll 1-2 punch. Says enemy creature. So say check with 6, and then I'll draw 4.
Okay. Say Logos. Play Archimedes. Play Helperbot. Play Schuler. Steal 1. And I'll crack Life Ward. Did I want to pick this up? Probably, maybe not. We'll leave it for now. That's it. Lithoni must be a misnomer, yeah.
think I like have to threaten here. I'm gonna Mother Gun. I'm gonna shoot the Schuler for 3. And then Mars Needs Amber. I'll play a Mind Warper and a Proliferator. And then I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll say check with 6 and then draw 3.
I'll say this. I call the weak the Mind Warper. Play a Spider. Reap with Schuler. And that's it. Check with 6.
Alright, so I'll Forge. The only way I can stay in the game is to Swindle. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Mars. Play Human, play Mind Warper, play Martian Hounds, which doesn't do anything. Maybe for each damage creature, it does something. I guess I will beef up Archimedes. For each damage creature, it's 2+1/+1. Okay. And that's it.
Lots of Mind Warpers. I guess I have to say Mars here. I'm gonna Mother Gun a Mind Warper away. I'll Reap with the Proliferator. I'll archive Mars Needs Amber. I'll play 2 Mind Warpers of my own. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 2.
I'll say Dis. I'm gonna Reap with these guys. I guess I'll pick up my archive. No, I don't.
Okay.
Reap with those guys. Misery Exploit, discard Tolus, call the weak for Mind Warper, and I'll unlock Gateway. You get that. This goes there.
There's already your
This goes
archives.
archive.
Fantasy Flight, please, Arata.
Yeah.
Archimedes.
I'll say check with 6.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. But I wanted to get back to the thing.
Yeah, I know you did.
I wanted to get the thing.
I know what you wanted to do.
I only had 12 cards in archive. What's the big deal?
You won before that could happen.
Martian Generosity was in the bottom, no. And Key Abduction was right behind it. I was just going to dork around for like 6 more turns. I probably could have just won if I had picked up archive, maybe, and put guys on the board.
Alright.
There was like a longer decision I could have made to like weigh whether or not to pick the archive up. Because if you had been able to deal with my board, then it would have been in a position where I could have lost, I think.
Yeah. You were trying to get back to the key abduction, right?
Or Martian Generosity
you would just win. Yeah. Alright, so I get to play this deck.
It was 2 cards that just instantly won me the game.
You're playing what? This one?
Humboldt.
Humboldt?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
The Singer of Semitos. Ah. Okay. This isn't a bad one, is it? No, this one's not terrible. The Whistling Darts, Plague Rats.
Yeah.
Are both these
I think
decks 2-0?
No, that deck lost in the first round.
Okay.
Just barely to Swindle.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, the thing about that T-Rot deck, I think there's a world where turn 1 you treasure map, and then like you have like a Swindle shortly after that.
Yeah.
You've like exposed yourself to no resources or anything like that, and you've just like generated like a ton of amber.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that T-Rot deck is interesting, but I don't think it is
particularly great.
Yeah. This deck, on the other hand, is just doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So
yeah, it's pretty good. Homebolt wants a piece. He's got to win. A 5. A 10. Ugh, I'm so sick of seeing this particular card. I guess I will keep.
yeah, I'm keeping. I will start with Logos, and I'll play a Director of ZYX, and I'll say to go ahead.
Okay. I'll say this. I'll play Onyx Knight. Discard Misery Exploit. I'm sick of seeing Misery Exploits. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. That is fair.
I'm just tired of it, man. I was real tired of it.
Alright, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Philo the Researcher. We're going to put Archimedes down next turn and draw. I'll put a Schmoko on the other side and draw. Play a Scientifical Hack. I'm going to slap at lab work. We're going to archive a card. And then discard a card. I think I'll discard Tolis. I think Tolis is actually dead weight in this deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. And go ahead. I will draw.
Yeah, I'll say Shadows. I'm gonna Nerve Blast to kill the Archimedes. Play Grat.
Okay, so archive the top card of the deck.
Play a Merkins. Give me this. Yeah.
Dust him.
Incredible. I'll put a Boner of Venom on
Someone.
It's actually not terrible on Dust Imp. Yeah. That's it.
Alright. I'll pick up my archives. And I'll say Mars. I'm going to Hypno Beam the Dust Imp.
Oh my god, you tricked me.
Alright, I'll play some Mind Warpers and an Agent Human. And I'm gonna Martian Hounds, get some counters on one of these here Mind Warpers. And it'll be your turn. I will draw 3.
I'll say Shadows. A Whistling Darts. I'll give a Plague Rat a Dusk Runner. He'll Reap and steal 1. Reap. Ugh, there's so many Mind Warpers on the board. Ugh. I guess I'll Reap. I'm not gonna like it though. That's it. I'm so upset.
Gonna say Mars. I'm gonna Reap with Human. And I'm gonna stun the Steely Rat.
Mr. Sealy Boy. You would refer to him as Mr. Sealy Boy?
I'm gonna Reap with these guys. Now Martian Generosity for 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. guess I'll play a Flotsam Spike, and then a Mind Worm, and then I'll tell you to go ahead.
Alright, Forge. I will say Shadows. Reap with Merkins, and then play Grat. That's 3 to everything.
Okay. I believe that's all my stuff is dead. So I'll get 2 from the Dust Imp.
Yep.
This is your Bone Rot Venom.
Please give me that back. I need it. I'll reap with this last Plague Rat. That's it.
Nothing is lining up this game, and I hate it. I'm going to cull the week to get the Steely Rat. I'm play a Life Ward. I'm going to play a Gub, a Schuler, a Blood Shard Imp, a discard Misery Exploit. I'm going to play a Not Finished With You. And shuffle Dust Imp, maybe? Mayhap? Yeah, we'll get Dust Imp.
Okay.
Okay. So shuffle in Dust Imp. And I'm going to discard the Unlocked Gateway. I think there's probably an argument to keep the Unlocked Gateway because I could, like, use it and Life Ward, say that you can't play creatures, then wipe the board.
Right.
So I'll say check with 6.
Nope,
I'm kind of like, I'm pretty close to through my deck though.
Can't answer the 6. So I'll say Mars, play Think Drone,
Draw 3.
Proliferator, Mindworm, Sky Booster Squad. Put all these creatures down.
Alright, so my turn.
Yeah.
Get the key. It's a lot of dudes. I do actually wish I had held on to the Unlocked Gateway here because I think I could I think I get some business going.
The bitness.
I guess I'm gonna say Dis here. I'll play a Spider. We'll Life Ward. I'm gonna discard Misery Exploit. I wish I had a clean trade for this guy, but I don't. Could, in theory, crash him into one of your guys, then Misery Exploit.
Or just reap and kill himself.
Do I have Mars Needs Amber? I don't.
I guess crashing into a guy and then playing Misery Exploit is better than reaping killing himself because I have damage on something.
Yeah.
If you want damage on my guys, that is.
There's like 2 Misery Exploits in here, so I think I do want the damage on your guys. I think that's what I do. I'll crash him into the Think Drone.
Okay.
Then I'll Misery Exploit for 1. I think Schuler's going to kill your Proliferator because I don't think I can afford you doing anything with that. And then I think Gub will just reap. If you play a Plague Rat, well, you can't play a Plague Rat next turn because you can't play any creatures. So, anyway, your turn. I'll draw 2.
Alright, I will say this. I'm going to banish the spider.
Okay.
And I'm going to call the weak, which will get the Gub. And I'm going to discard my Tesmal. That's it.
Okay, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Igor. I'm going to look at the top 3. So I guess I'll put that into my hand. It sucks losing the key abduction there, but we can come back around to it, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a Pip-Pip. I'm going to play a Helper Bot. I'm going to lab work and archive a card. And then I'm going to backup copy. I think Igor.
Igor's really good.
Helbrat sweet too,
Yeah.
but I think Igor. This deck is like kind of like a combo deck, so it wants like Igor to burn through the bad cards so you can get to like the good stuff. All right, now it's your turn. So I'll draw these 2, and then I'll shuffle and draw 3 more.
Okay, I'll say Mars. Play Combat Pheromones. Play Amber Conduction Unit. Play Mind Warper and Proliferator. Mind Worm is going to attack the Igor, which will kill the Schuler and Pip-Pip and do 1 to him. Sky Booster will reap. I'll replay. Think Drone will reap. Do I want to archive a Plague Rat? I don't think so. I think I'm good to say just check with 8. That's it.
Your rats kind of do like a lot of damage to yourself.
Yeah, that I don't. They kill all my Martians and that doesn't really help me.
Okay, I am going to say Logos. I am going to play Philo the Researcher and put Rocket Boots on Igor. Helper Bot is going to fight the Mind Warper. Then Igor is going to reap first, ready, then fight the Mind Warper. We'll go on top. I'll play a Director of ZYX and draw. And I'll play Igor. I guess I'll discard those. Get the Smoko. Play the Smoko. So we'll play it over here. I don't think it really matters where I play it. Wish I could have threatened there. I feel pretty good about the game if I can threaten there. But all right, so I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3. Man.
Okay, so Forge. I'll say Shadows. Use Combat Pheromones. Reap with Sky Booster. I'll go to my hand. Reap with Think Drone.
Oh, Igor, actually, I couldn't have used that because he
you have
would
1 less Amber.
Yeah. I could
You Helperbot some.
I could reap
Rocket Boots on Helperbot.
No, I could reap. I could just put Rocket Boots on him because he attacks, then dies. Because it would have been evasion first, and then he can attack again.
And reap with Helperbot.
Yeah, and then reap with Helperbots. But Helperbot would be stunned in this situation.
That's fine.
So
That's fine.
chat's falling down. Falling down on your job.
So reap with Think Drone, Archive Proliferator. Play a rat.
Okay.
Those 3 to everything.
So archive top card of my deck was Schmoko. These guys are all dead.
Oh, they did. Play Knuckles Bolton. Reap with Plague Rats. So check with 6.
Yeah, nothing. Oof. I feel like that deck got away with one there.
Maybe. Maybe.
Thing is, I just didn't draw stuff in the right order.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I had a pretty clunky draw. I mean, well, I actually, so when I Martian Generosity, I drew 2 Mars cards.
Yeah.
I drew 10 cards or whatever and drew 2. So yeah, maybe this deck, it doesn't play itself.
No,
I'll say that.
It sure does not.
So I'm actually glad that deck did advance because I do think that deck is better.
It's got some plays, and the rats are good in there. Like
yeah, the rats are like actively good. In
they
that
are
deck because it's just keeping the board clear of all the garbage.
And I was able to make some pretty good combat pheromones plays with that. So
yeah,
that was pretty fun.
Yeah, I feel like I may have done this deck a disservice. Like I said, it's nothing lined up. I couldn't like.
Oh, that was the very first game, right?
What's that?
That was the very, very first game because we decided there was like a line where you could have won, right? The first game with this deck.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm on.
Oh, sorry. Let me get the next bet.
And you're on T-Ron. Last game of the night.
Blazing through the games.
Yep.
All right, bet is back up. Blazing through the games. I have to play this deck. Oh no, you have to play that deck.
Yep. I will say, if I was like a fan of us, I would love to play, or I would love to watch the streams the next day, probably, like at work, and just like go through it.
Yeah.
It's like a good bite-size piece of content. So for all you VOD watchers there tomorrow, we appreciate you. You are second-class citizens,
yeah.
So we appreciate you.
You are in a lower caste of society.
But every caste is necessary to society. You lift everyone else up.
Yes. There's like been some amber control in these decks, but like not enough to actually slow the games down to a grind.
Yeah.
So. A 6.
Alright, Blood. Let's go. The only way you win this deck, I think, is if a Dust Witch does not get answered. And also not Hypno Beamed.
Yeah.
It's very important to not get Hypno Beamed. Can't stress that enough.
I'm gonna keep my hand.
Alright, I'll keep as well. Let's play as Gauntlet Command.
Okay. I'll start with Mars and I'll just play Mind Warper. And go ahead, draw.
Say Brobnar. I'm going to Blood Money the Mind Warper. Play a War Grumpus. Or actually, play Drummernaut. Play War Grumpus. Gauntlet War Grumpus into Mind Warper. Which readies and fights with Drummernaut.
Okay.
And I'll return this. Oh, he's not a giant. So, yeah. And that is it.
Okay. I'm going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Yancey Gang, and I'm going to Ooblet the War Grumpus.
No!
I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 2.
Say Untamed. Play Pose Pixies and Song of Spring. That's it. Ugh.
Okay, I'll say shadows. I'm gonna throwing stars, do 1 and 1. So I gain 1 for that. Then the Yancey gang's gonna steal from you since the post pixies aren't taxing me. And then I'll play a Night Forge.
Okay. When will we ever get a Night Forge off? Will it happen?
Draw 2 till you go ahead.
Okay.
Who knows?
I doubt it. I'll say Mars. Play a Stingrager. Discard sample collection. Play Mars Needs Amber. Play Zizek Shockworm. That's it.
I did not know that guy was in the deck.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen him at all.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna say Brobnar. Oh, Coward's End. Play a Flame Wake Shaman to deal 2 damage to the Drummerknot. I'll play a Foozle, and then I'll 1/2 punch to stun the Drummerknot.
Oh, it's stunned.
Yeah, he's just stunned. It's not pound.
It's got the word punch in it, so...
Yeah, I know. And I'll drop and draw 3 and tell you to go.
Okay. I will say Brobnar. I'm going to play a Calphine. I'm going to Into the Fray Calphine. I'm going to Gauntlet Calphine into the Flamewake Shaman.
Okay.
I'm going to put a Cyber Giant Rig on it.
Oh, no.
So it gets 4 power counters.
Terrified of this.
He'll smash into Foozle. Ready. Unstun, Drummerknot. Reap with Calphine. That is it. Lose the power counter.
I'm just gonna play Treasure Map.
Okay.
And I'll drop a chain and tell you to go ahead.
Well, I certainly can't answer that. So I'll say Untamed. Play Grove Keeper. Play Curiosity. Play Marmosworm. Play Dusk Witch. So he loses a counter, gains a counter, and Dusk Witch gets a counter. That's it. Check with 6. You do Forge.
I'm gonna swindle.
Oh no!
Drop a chain, draw 1. Your turn.
Okay.
Don't feel good about letting you untap with Dusk Witch. But
Yeah. I'll say,
all my I had was specifically saving a bunch of answers for Dusk Witch, and yeah.
put the Grove Keeper into play, and I'll reap 4 times. So Dusk Witch gets 2 power counters. He gains 1, loses 1. That's it. Check with 7.
I guess I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna discard Into the Fray. I'll play a War Chest, and I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 3.
Okay, I'll Forge. I'll say Untamed. Play Marmosworm. Reap 5 times. And that's it. 2 power counters. 1 power counter. Gains 1, loses 1. Check with 6.
going to say Shadows. Play Hideaway Hole. Play Furtive Investors. Tell you to go ahead. Draw 2.
So Forge. Say Robnar. Play a Foozle. Discard into the fray. Reap with Foozle. Reap with Calphine. Reap with Drummerknot. At least I'll bounce Foozle. Play Foozle. Reap with Foozle. Go on to command Foozle. Reap with Foozle. Couldn't quite threaten.
You could do it with Drummerknot, right?
Could I?
Did you get ready?
Oh, yeah.
Put the Foozle back in your hand, and then...
Oh, Gauntlet ready.
Reap. Foozle goes back to your hand.
Foozle goes back. Play. Reap. Is that right?
I think that's right.
Let's try again.
So you had none. You had none. So Foozle.
Foozle.
Reap. Drummerknot.
Drummerknot reaps.
Bounces Foozle.
Play Foozle. Reap.
Gauntlet.
Drummerknot.
Drummerknot. Reap.
Drummerknot.
Foozle goes back.
Return. Play. Reap. Yes.
Yeah. I can't answer it.
Okay.
I was trying to play to Mars Needs Amber.
Okay.
And I could not draw it. Because that was the only thing I think that was going to give me a big enough Amber swing. I drew the Flotsam Spike was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to play to my outs, and I just didn't hit them.
Okay.
So
that's fair.
Yeah, like you said, if Duskwitch gets played and then it lives, then you probably win the game. So, ugh, what a gross game. I was feeling too bad early on because I was like, I generated a bunch of amber, swindled, and
right. Yeah.
But yeah, I just didn't have an answer for Duskwitch.
It just slowed down too much.
Crushed. Yeah.
That was like the game where you beat me with my Duskwitch.
Yeah.
All right, you got a game. Good job. Congrats.
Yeah. T-Rot banished to the Nether Realm.
Also,
yeah, that was a bad game. I was a bad game.
So tonight was 2-1, 2-1, 1-2, 1-2.
I kept my opening hand because I had Flamewake Shaman and Oublet, which were both ways to answer Duskwitches. And then proceeded to use them. I think Coward's End, I may have played it at the wrong time.
Okay, and so hold it.
Instead of holding it.
Yeah.
Or maybe just discarding it. I'd consider discarding it. It looked like the right call on the following turns because it was like treasure map and then swindle. So it was while I was chained, I was losing chains, but it was only going to play like a couple cards a turn anyway.
The fact that you had no creatures in play was good because I had 2 Mind Warpers in my hand.
Yeah.
That I could have played and then put stuff on. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to just run my guys to the table because I knew they were going to be bad. Like I was going to be bad off.
Yeah.
Which is that's why I was trying to get to the Mars Need Amber and stuff like that. So I had like a way to impact the board without having to like commit stuff.
Yeah, I don't think you played bad. I think you did what you could.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I just needed to get lucky there.
Yeah.
If I hit that Flotsam Spike
then that would have been,
a turn earlier, I would have been good to go.
Definitely. So that would have been way slowed down. All right, guys. Well, that was our stream for tonight. I hope you enjoyed. It wasn't too long, but I think there were some good games.
Yeah. We kind of blazed through it tonight. Yeah. It's just that's like AoA. I think that's just AoA.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like there's just not as much amber control, so the games just go much faster. Which I think my preference is to have some sort of way to interact with your opponent when they are winning.
Yes, absolutely.
But yeah.
All right, tomorrow is Group H. Yeah, unless you have the Orber Buggy.
Right. The things that just slow the game to a grind.
Tomorrow we have the Surgeon of Nerds is returning. Fan favorite, Farwander, the Surgeon of Nerds. So we'll see how he does. I don't even remember if that deck was good or not.
I don't.
It's a funny name.
Yeah, that's a hilarious name. There's a lot of. So Hong is advancing.
Yep.
This deck was advancing. This deck was crushed.
Yep.
Eva B.
And D-Raw was crushed. I have a lot of loser decks.
We say Eva bye bye.
Yeah.
Well, I think you have the best deck so far.
Perhaps, yeah.
That we've seen. So.
Perhaps.
But also, I think we've played way more of my decks now.
Yeah, all the things have been stacked like 3 of your decks. It feels like.
The final pod is 4 of my decks, though. So at some point, we're going to be playing just like a bunch of your decks, and then it'll end up with just 4 of my decks.
I guess that makes sense. I mean, we'd have to. Yes, that's
we didn't like artificially. We didn't
see them like we did
right
before.
like before. We both brought like 2 decks to the table.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, guys. Well,
that's it.
That's us.
It's a quick night.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Join us 7:30.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.